Level by Level Gaming, and let's jump into Area 5 of World 3. Now here we have these Jelecos or Jelectros, which are those black jellyfish. They don't go anywhere, but they are invincible and they are perfectly placed. I'm telling you, this level was pretty difficult, especially the learning curve. So I'm going to try to get up here and grab this fire flower because I should now have some defense. But there you go. There is the perfectly placed obstacles, and it gets right in the way of me trying to get this bloober here and be safe. I'm going to try again, and I just can't get the angle. Now I'm going to completely avoid that Big Bertha there. And yes, there is a difference between the Big Berthas and the a character called the Boss Bass. Actually, the Boss Bass was the first one that we saw, and the Big Berthas are these because the Big Berthas actually spit out a baby fish called a cheep and suck it back into their mouth. So yes, there is a difference between those two characters. Now I'm going to pick up this fire flower because I lost it earlier trying to get that bloober. But once again, like I said, they place everything so well. I'm going to have to put myself in some danger here and perfectly time shooting that fish there. Did forget what that fish is called, but there is a hidden one up here. It's pretty hard to get. You have to kind of balance yourself under the pressure of that water coming out of the pipe, and then you have to get up in here. Now once again, I mean, that you can't place that any better to be a perfect obstacle, and I'm not going to get greedy and try to pop it. I do get this Big Bertha out of the way, and I think I'm close. Yes, so there's the pipe. Just for good measure, I'm going to pop this guy here and get a little bit of extra points. Once you fall in here, you can't swim up and jump out onto that log, so I guess it's just there to make it one more difficulty getting across. So I jump across, I get a running start, and bam, there you go. So if you get a running start and you jump into the box from running start, you can grab all 3 stars and get a 5 1-up reward. So we're going to go up, we're going to grab this toadstool house here. I'm just going to start with the first box here. Grab a super leaf, which is fine with me because that's pretty much my favorite power up, and I've used a couple here and there trying to get past this part. Now I could just go on to 6, but what I'm going to do is I've got at least 1 hammer in my inventory here somewhere. There it is. And I'm going to get this out of the way because I think it's pretty neat to be able to jump on this canoe and explore the land. The very first thing that you run into here are 2 toadstool houses and 2 matching games. So let's see, I grabbed the first box on that first toadstool house. So let's grab the middle box and get a super leaf. Let's do some match game. Now I will admit, once again, I didn't do any research. I didn't really think about it, and I'm just going to try one more time to eyeball this thing. So what I changed is I'm going to watch for the white star to be in the middle. I was able to get it to pop up. So what I'm doing now is I'm counting. Every time I see the white star enter across the middle, I start counting 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, hit the button, and it worked. So I got the star. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, hit the button, see what happens, and bingo. So that actually worked, guys. I think that is the first time I ever got a matchup on the game there. So okay, that's a good thing. I got 5 1-ups out of it. Let's jump into the second one and let's try to do the exact same thing. I count it out, I watch, and I wait till I think I see the star in the middle, and it didn't work. So just whenever I felt like I was doing so much better, but let's go ahead and try to get this mushroom, and that doesn't work. I'm just going to hit a button at any given time, and I end up with the same thing I got way back on one of the first videos when I came back to playing the game. So that didn't work the second time. maybe I do need to go ahead and quit procrastinating and do some research on that. So I've grabbed the first 2 boxes. Let's just grab the third one. I get 3 super leaves. Like I said, it's fine with me because I feel like I use those more than anything else in the game. There's nothing else here. Let's get back on the canoe and see what is over here to explore. And there is one more toadstool house. So I really don't think it matters. I'm just going to pick a box because, you know, I grabbed the first 3, and let's see what we get. And we get a fire flower. So that's not a bad haul there. So 3 super leaves and a fire flower. Let's go across here just to see. And there is the castle, but there's no way you can try if you want to get off into that pipe or get off of this canoe, and it's just not going to happen. So I did think it was pretty neat that they added this little canoe feature, and it actually reminds me a lot of the Final Fantasy whenever you get the boat and you can just kind of, you know, sail around the whole little NES ocean there. There's nothing that I can go to down below, and I can only get off on these little boat ramps. So let's just double check and see if there's anything down here, and there is not. So let's get off on the boat ramp here, walk back across and go up here to level 6. So it's level by level gaming. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned.